Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Crankshaft.
What's up, Crankers? That's right. I'm back from my suspension for doing another podcast's outro.
He was going to come on pre-release weekend and play Sealed, but we were like, no, you have to hang out at home with your dog who you love and enjoy some chill time by yourself. You're not allowed to trek out here and play cards with your friends.
My girlfriend was out of town, and I had to make sure my dog didn't lose his mind.
And then after, playing every pre-release in the city in one weekend?
Yeah, there was also that, too.
Yeah.
It was just like, I'm getting older, and I'm finding when I don't sleep, I really start to feel it physically.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with the combination of, it feels weird to feel like you're doing something athletic when you're playing cards, but sitting and then thinking and then trying to execute and not make mistakes for hours, it's actually really hard and really draining on your mental faculties.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're dumb like us and you have to try extra hard to not make mistakes.
Oh boy, there's the hamster is running as fast as he can, but he has a broken leg. It's really...
Yeah. But David, how did you enjoy your pre-releases? You have fun on the weekend?
I had a great time, yeah. What a fun set.
Set's very fun. I can't believe they've made two really, genuinely enjoyable Sealed experiences in a row.
Yeah. I like this one a lot more than I like Heavy Hitter Sealed, I think. 'Cause Heavy Hitter Sealed seemed very much to be like, okay, do you have enough red reacts to play Kasai? If so, you should play Kasai. Otherwise, play KO.
Yeah, Heavy Hitter Sealed, I feel like it was fun just because every hero was playable, but I think eventually it kind of became pretty much figured out how to deck build it and how to play it. It's more straightforward. That one was just cool for making Sealed feel playable, because I felt like before Sealed was almost the worst kind of demo of a set, where it was here's a training wheels version of what you'll be doing, but imagine if you were playing real decks and not just piles in this format, what it would be like. But now they're actually making Sealed into a real and genuinely fun way to play the game.
It was nice. I really loved the fact that you had sideboarding decisions.
Yeah, that part was really interesting.
You not only was it an option that you could do that, you had to, or else you would lose.
Yeah, against New especially, and that made drafting and playing against New different, because it's in Sealed you just get a bunch of blues, so you can swap all your blues out and play differently. But in Draft you're are you taking bad blues just to play them against New? It doesn't really seem very good strategy, but maybe you need them. Yeah.
Anywho, what are you playing today?
Today I have Zen, Tamer of Purpose, the new Mystic Ninja hero.
The Porpoise Tamer.
Yeah, that's what he's on. It was supposed to be Benji, but because of Woke being what it is today, he wasn't allowed to be Benji.
It's true.
And by Woke, I mean the power of Spring Titans, drawing 20 cards in Classic Construction.
Seems tough.
Yeah.
Okay. In response, I will be playing New.
Oh no!
Horny Desire. Is this the horniest card they've printed? Horniest hero they've printed in Flesh and Blood?
I think so. Yeah, because we were both at the Pro Tour watching the release, and especially combined with the music when they dropped in this hero that was twitching, moving her feet.
Yeah.
Seductively on screen. I was like, this is a new level that they're taking this game to. Yeah. I feel like they're really trying to tap into the horny demographic in general.
The LSS Dev Talk described her as a succubus, which I think is an inherently horny thing. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just here to steal your cards.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about intimacy or horniness. I'm a man going my own way.
You did just make me realize that I probably should. Where are those cards?
I'm kidding, by the way.
David is a normal man in a normal.
I laugh at that Reddit. I am not a member. All right, you can check my for subreddit subscriptions. I've never been there.
He will. Okay, wait. These are supposed to be in the deck. I had him at the side. I just realized since I'm playing against New, I shouldn't run Levels of Enlightenment.
Yeah. It's a really good card please do. So I'm begging you to actually.
I'm thinking of not running that. Oh wait, this is the wrong sleeve. Oh my god, I fucked everything up here.
Oh god, chaos.
Yeah. Okay. I am running a small number of proxies, but I actually mostly have this deck pulled together.
I have one proxy in my deck. I was only able to acquire 2 out of 3 copies of Bonds of Agony, and so keep an eye out. If you see me play the new Shadow Runeblade card from the expansion slot in Part the Mistveil. I can't remember the name of the card. But
Eloquent something?
Yeah, the one Rune Gate card. If you see me play that, that is actually a Bonds of Agony. And I hope LSS doesn't arrest me for doing that.
I think you will make it through. Okay. I did this again. I put this in the wrong sleeve. Okay.
We here at Crankshaft, presented by the Banished Zone, don't get particular sweetheart deals like 3 Floating does, where they get all the cards they need on release day to make a video.
That is a pretty good deal. Okay.
It's my new goal to take a weird swipe at another YouTube show every episode. This deck is also in a really fun state where like some cards are extremely blinged out and others are not. Hell yeah.
Okay. Would you
I
like
look forward to playing
cut?
Levels of Enlightenment from your deck.
I mean, you I assume have 3 as well, so it's like
You don't know me. Yeah.
All right. For the armor, I have one thing proxied. I have the 12 petal. I mean, you can barely tell with this piece of beautiful piece of art I've done here.
Okay.
Of course, as every Mystic hero except for new, you have to run the Traverse because that card's insane. And we have Stride of Reprisal, which it's fun that they've just like managed to make draft commons that also are great to play in Constructed for for Zen, for Enigma. We have the Shuko, of course. It goes with Tigers beautifully, and we have the Kakura and a couple Tigers here that I might make.
Tame some tigers.
Yeah.
All right. My equipment. I have, of course, Stalwart Fandel Spring Tunic. We have the Undertow Stilettos, talking about common equipment that is coming through. We will have Arousing Wave.
Very nice.
Again, more draft chaff that is making constructed decks. We love to see it.
Yeah.
And the star of the show, Mask of Recurring Nightmares, which I'll be using to banish cards out of your hand.
Yeah, that's a very aptly named card, I feel.
For weapons, I will be using Spider's Bite.
Classic.
And Scale Peeler.
Okay. Scale Peeler affects armor.
Armor, yes.
Sure.
And Spider's Bite, of course, affects attack actions.
Sure.
Shall we roll to see who goes first?
Yeah.
Would you like evens or odds?
Even. Okay.
It is even.
I'll go second.
All right. I will go first.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Have fun. My first time playing Zen in paper, unless you count draft. So the arms and the legs are just make a slither and make a fang strike.
Make a slither, make a fang strike. Yep.
So attack action gets to go again, or attack action gets +1.
Really good way to turn on many of the numerous cards Mystic Assassins have that will that require multiple attack reacts.
Yeah, that effect is very cool. Just like activate it and play and get two reacts.
First thing I will do on my turn is take up Tunic.
We love that. Beautiful play, folks.
Second thing I will do is pitch a Bonds of Attraction in blue to swing Spider's Bite.
Okay. Bonds of Attraction, Spider's Bite. Nothing wrong with that. I'll go ahead and defend that for 2 with 100 wins.
I will ask also, how many cards did you present?
60.
60, okay.
You 60 as well?
I did. I am 60 as well.
Okay.
We will then pitch, swing Scale Peeler.
Sure. I'll defend with another blue 100 wins.
Okay. And I will.
Got a little Marvel Preserve Tradition there. Very nice.
Arsenal, yes.
Sure. Nothing from me. I will draw back up.
Okay.
Okay. Seen worse hands. I've seen better. I think it's fine. Start with a red 100 wins for 3.
Sure. I will block that.
Sure. Easter egg.
Golpe Illuminato.
Golpe Illuminato. Oh yeah, I have a Golpe Lucento, I think. I wonder what, like Spanish versus Italian or something.
Yeah, you have the Italian, that's the Spanish.
All the beautiful ways to say strike enlightened, probably in weird Google Translate sounding.
Yeah, right. Probably like strike illuminated or something.
Yeah, something like that. Play spinning wheel kick. Pitch a red for it. 4 go again.
Sure. I will declare no blocks.
No reactions.
Sink. You have 1 card in hand. I will sink 1.
Sure. No reactions from me, and I'll move to end.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Tunic to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Spider's Bite for 1.
Sure. No blocks.
Sure, take 1.
Yeah.
Pitch a Surgical to swing Scale Peeler.
Sure.
Just realized I sequenced that wrong.
In case I wanted to block the...
You want to do? I think you want to do Scale Peeler first.
In case I'm blocking the Spider's Bite with...
You mind if I actually change that sequence so you can just take the one for the Scale Peeler?
Sure,
and
that's fine.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to do this correctly.
And then Spider's Bite. Okay.
Yep.
No blocks on Spider's Bite.
Oh, sure. I will play Command and Conquer.
Sure. Sure. I definitely did shuffle, but it sure doesn't feel like it.
No.
This hand. Yeah, I'm going to play out this Artivore, partially just try to fix up my hand a little bit. So I'll do Banish to draw 2, +1/+1. Pitch a Blue Descendant. I'll banish a Blue Descendant.
Okay.
Draw 2. Okay. And then I'll say no blocks. I'll take 6.
Sure. Take 6.
Okay.
Trying to... What did I... Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Thinking about your pitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Seems
What if you play
like
Stern
an
Pot?
important thing to... seems like an important thing to manage when you're playing Assassin.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. What am I doing with this?
Well, you're thinking I'm going to Mind Palace my pitch stack into
it.
place.
I'll be sure to put that gif of what's his name from The Hangover, Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Super hard. Yeah. I'll play a Blue Descendant Gust Wave.
Okay. Blue Descendant Gust Wave.
You may have noticed I pitched one last turn and also banished one, and then there's one here, implying I drew them all together. Although I did pile shuffle and shuffle up before we started, so I think that was just bad luck. So, one go again.
I will... See, this is the beautiful thing about playing against Zen and not Katsu, is that I don't have to worry about this one hitting, because it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
So I'm going to take 1.
You can take 1. If I was going to transcend and search, I could do it anyway. And if I'm not going to transcend and search, I can't search. Speaking of searching and shuffling, I'm going to play a Bonds, and we will banish... What's good in here? I think I just want to banish Spinning Wheel Kick.
Banish a Spinning Wheel Kick.
So now I can search and shuffle my deck. And I can see if it actually is even poorly shuffled or if I just happen to get extremely unlucky. Anyway, that is coming in for
4?
4 would go again.
Sure. I will block 3.
Sure.
Unless you have reactions.
No reaction.
Okay.
Or is it actually better here? Now I'm thinking I could also get 100 wins and then swing this, and then that's 5 damage total. I think I will do that if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Swap.
So that one of those goes back into your deck?
Yeah, this is back in my deck. This is banished. Right. Let's do it that way. That was the one I played. Banish that, get 100 wins instead. Because, yeah, I just realized if I'm... yeah. They both have go again, but 5 total. Okay. Okay, so you took 1, blocking with Bonds of Attraction. Then swing the Kakara for 2.
I will take 2.
Sure. Play out 100 wins for 3.
We'll block out 3.
Sure. Making sure this is nice and shuffled. And play a Pouncing Key for 3.
Pouncing Key for 3. There's that.
Thank
You have no cards in hand?
Yeah, none in hand, none floating.
I'll take 3.
Okay. I will pass it back to you.
Okay.
Some nice stuff in the graveyard now for any future bonds. Okay.
Tunic to 3. Yeah, we did see 1 bonds out of the way. That's not bad. I think if you're on Pudding's list, they only have 3 bonds in it, so it's only so crazy that can go.
Yeah, it's not really like a double bonds kind of deck.
Yeah.
I think it's, or double or triple. It's more just like bonds being searchable off Zen is really good.
we will pitch to Scale Peeler.
Sure. I'll take one from Scale Peeler.
Sure. I'll pop Tunic. Spider's Bite.
Sure. One in hand?
Yep.
Okay. Take one.
Okay. I'm going to Arsenal.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, what am I doing here? Play a Spinning Wheel Kick, pitch a Breed Anger.
I'll block 3, take 1.
Sure. I'll play a Pouncing Key for 3.
Okay. Has no go again. Okay.
Yeah, not a great start to play these out without comboing them.
I'm going to take 3.
Sure, I will Arsenal.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Tunic to 1. I will pitch my Eloquent Elegy, which is actually the blue card, Bonds of Agony.
Very good card.
And I will swing Spider's Bite.
Sure.
4-1.
Okay. Interesting hand here. No blocks on the Spider's Bite.
Okay.
Take one.
Sure. We'll play a Leave No Witnesses.
Sure. So that is for
4.
4, and I'm Spider's Bitten.
And you are Spider's Bitten. On hit, banish your arsenal and the top card of your deck.
Sure.
You come here often. I see the look you've been giving me.
One of the funniest parts about editing these episodes is whenever I'm tanking, David stares at the camera and I don't notice, and then I'm editing, and then he's just in there gazing into the camera or making weird faces. It's very funny.
We can't. There are people watching.
I'm going to block this just with my feet. So I'll make a tiger in my hand.
Okay.
Any reactions?
Why not? I'll Spreading Plague it.
Okay. Blood Rot.
Yep.
Cool.
There you go. Any reactions from me?
Nothing from me.
Okay.
Take 3.
Take 3. And banish your arsenal.
Yeah.
And
Chase the tail.
Yep, and the top card of your deck.
And Breed Anchor.
So I make 2 silver from that.
That's good. That's... Oh no, I pitched a Breed Anchor. Okay, so there's still some in my deck. Okay.
Silver, something I don't think I will use very much of in this list. But
if it was against Kyloria, you could she'd have to steal it.
Interesting.
Instead of drawing a card. Okay, so you have an arsenal. Same arsenal as you already had?
No.
Use arsenal now.
Leave No Witnesses was from Arsenal.
Okay, cool. And then what have I seen so far? Pretty normal stuff, yeah. All your E-strikes, okay. That's good to know. You're not going to Enlighten Strike me for 7 ever again this game.
Challenge accepted.
Codex of Frailty just to get back E-strike. Extremely low value because you could get CNC.
Hey, preserve traditions in the deck.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I will start with the Crouching Tiger for 0. Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to no block that.
Okay. I'm going to play Grain that tips the scale, hold priority, play Passover, banish target card from your graveyard.
Sure.
Okay. I think I will banish this Leave No Witnesses so you can't Codex it back.
Sure, makes sense.
And then this will go to 1 and I'll double Transcend. And I also choose to gain 2 resources for double transcending.
Okay.
There is like a weirdly specific, or wait, I don't know. Is the banish only from an opposing hero's graveyard? Passover?
I believe
so.
Oh,
yeah. Because I was just thinking if you had Passover as well and you could banish that in response, then mine wouldn't resolve. Okay, so.
Oh, interesting.
Gain 2 resources.
So I take 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Then. Okay, now that I have Chi, what am I doing?
Too chi or not too chi?
That is the question.
That is the question. whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous mana starvation, or in opposing it, to pitch.
I'll play a Tiger Swipe comboed, so that'll come in for 5 because of Tiger Swipe Shuko. 2 or less base, already played Tiger. So that is 5, and the damage can be prevented. Go again. On hit, I would make 1 Tiger in my Banish Zone.
Can or cannot?
Cannot.
Cannot.
Because it's under the Shuko effect.
I see.
Yeah.
We'll block 5.
Sure. 2 armor, Art of Desire, Mind. Okay. No reactions from me. I'll pitch a chi to activate Zen, make a Tiger in my hand, search for a card with combo. So I'm going to get a Bonds of Ancestry.
Okay.
Go. Banished. Then I'll pay 2, swing my Kakara for 2, +1 to my next Tiger.
I will take 2.
Sure. I'll then pay 1 to play Descendant Gust Wave. Scooch this all over a little. 4, 3 with go again, floating 2.
For 3 with go again, floating 2. I will block 3.
Sure. I will not play Tiger, I'll play Bonds of Ancestry. 4 comboed, and I'll get... What do I want? Yeah. I'll banish a Spinning Wheel Kick, get the last one out of my deck.
Okay.
And that's coming in for 4 go again.
I'll say no blocks on the 4.
Okay, no reactions from me.
Sure.
Then I'll play this Crouching Tiger from my hand for 1 from the effect of the Kakara.
I will take 1.
And then I'll pay 1, play a Spinning Wheel Kick for 4.
I'll say no blocks.
Sure. Take 4?
Nope.
Take none, okay.
Take 1.
1, okay. Not pumped. Okay, and I'll pass it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Actually,
like,
transcended. Actually got...
I should have, in retrospect, probably. I was worried you were going to pump the Tiger Swipe. I probably should have inertia trapped you there, but missed
Oh,
value.
yeah, because it would trigger... Oh, and then I take 2 from this Blood Rot.
You do.
Back to you.
Okay.
Because I could have also saved resources for that, but I think it's better to just push more damage into you.
Sure. Tunic to 2. I will play Persuasive Prognosis.
Okay, this says, banish the top card of their deck, then look at their hand, and banish a card with the same color. Whenever this banishes an action card, gain 1 life. It's pretty wild that just a 0 for 1 blue lets you banish a card from someone's hand.
Yeah, right?
That's wild. Okay, I already blocked with my feet for 1. And then also if I block with an action card, new banishes it.
Correct.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, just curious. You have, okay, Descendant and 100 wins in Banish right now, as far as
0 for 1,
blues.
0 for 1, go again. Yeah.
Yep.
Then you have something in Arsenal. Yeah. I'll block for 3 with Aspect of Tiger, Body.
Sure. I will play Justinic. I will choose both modes, so that bumps it to 6, and gives, I believe, if I understand it correctly, you banish a extra card off the top of your deck as well.
Gets when this hits a hero, banish the top card of their deck. I'm going to play Snag, though, in response, so it goes back down to 1.
Unlucky.
Snag, pretty good.
Snag, pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, but I think that is how it would work, because this one is like, when it hits, banish the top card, then look and banish a card, and this is just, when this hits, banish the top card of their deck. And yeah. So you would just like, look, banish 1, and then match color, and then also do another banish.
Okay. That'll be the end of my turn.
Sure.
Snag, pretty good.
Yeah. I'm kind of wishing I'd bought some of them when they were $1 or whatever. Snag was also the blue in my hand, though. And yeah, given that I'd rather not Arsenal against you if I can help it, I'll just pitch 2 reds, Tiger Swipe, Proxy, and Tiger Form Incantation to attack you for 2.
Okay. We're going to take 2.
Okay. Pass it back to you.
Sure. Tunic to 3.
Okay.
Might be wrong. Might be playing this too greedily, but alas.
One way to find out.
Going to pitch to Spider's Bite.
Sure. I'll say no blocks on Spider's Bite. Take one?
Sure, take one.
Okay.
Play another Persuasive Prognosis.
Sure. And then you have 2 in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I'm probably getting nicked again. And both the feet and arms are just pay 1 to make the token, right?
Yep.
Basically, you always have 1 cost to go again, or 1 cost plus 1.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Or save them for later. You can like make it and then save an arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
I will say no blocks on that one either.
Okay, in response, I'm going to play a Grain that Tips the Scales and a Passover.
Sure.
Looking for something fun here to banish.
Are there some good blues in there?
What are my targets here? Okay, we can look at that. You already have 100 Winds.
And Descendant.
Engrave. Is there any value in putting a snag in your banish zone?
You can play snag against me, but that's a little clunky to like.
Yeah,
transcend
it seems too cute.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it is just the 100 wins.
Sure, you can play multiple 100 wins.
Okay. So these both transcend. I will flip my Marvel very carefully.
Oh yeah, I just realized what you said about combo of blinged out and not blinged out.
Yep. And this one, who gives a shit?
Throw it on the fucking ground for all I care.
All right, so those go back into hand. I will spend 1 to pop boots here.
Okay.
And that will make a slither, which I will play
Okay.
on this. This also is attacking. It has a 2 attack
Yeah,
right
for
now.
2, sure.
Yeah. Also, as another react, I will pitch a chi to activate Mask of Recurring Nightmares and banish a card from your hand.
So I just choose a card and banish it?
Yep, correct.
Okay. And then once this hits, you're going to be
looking at your hand.
banish the top
it.
card, and then look at my hand and banish a card with the same color. So, yeah, not really a ton of good ways to play through that mask. It's pretty good. This on hit is so interesting because it varies based on like what's on top of my deck as well. It's like if I have a blue on top and then I also banish a blue for my recurring nightmares.
I'm personally hoping to hit Art of War.
Yeah, I mean that too. Art of War banish up top is pretty good, but then I have less yellows in deck, so then you can't banish from hand.
Oh, I see. Right, sure.
Yeah, but still, I mean, banishing Art of War is very good.
Right.
I'll banish Mauling Key for that
Mauling
trigger,
Key.
and then I have no reactions.
Sounds good. Take 2.
Take 2. So you look at the top card. Just banish the top card.
Banish the top card. Yep.
Okay. It is a snag.
Okay. So I get to banish then a blue from your hand. Interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking that if I banished a blue and then you hit a blue, you could just take the other blue and then I'd have 2 reds left in hand. So it was maybe slightly better to either lose a red and have 2 blues, or be losing a blue and then still have like a 2-card hand.
Yeah,
does something.
I think that's kind of an annoying transcend card for you to play, so I don't necessarily mind you having it. I will banish the Gust Wave.
Sure.
And then it banished an action card, so I gain a life. That also, off the top, well, that was an instant, so I don't gain a life from that.
Oh yeah, right, because this is whenever this banishes an action card. Yeah, so off the top, from my hand you banish this.
Does
off the top,
does the banish from mask count for that as well?
I think that's just the mask banishing it, or I think it's me banishing it actually.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's my assumption.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, so this is still in my hand. Okay.
And
that has go again as well, right? So now you could.
It does have go again. Yes. Chain is still active. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pitch a chi to activate new.
Sure.
So let me look at the top card of your deck. Okay, that stays there.
Okay.
We will then. Yeah.
Go nuts. I assume you'll attack me for 5 with all my blues.
We'll try and go nuts. Yeah, I mean, I think we're So we'll Descendant for 1.
Unless you want to play Snag and make it so 100 wins can't gain power. That's a legal play you can make. Yeah, take 1.
Sure. Descendant for 1.
Take 1.
100 wins for 1.
Take 1.
And 100 wins for 2.
Take 2.
All right. And
Okay.
I will pass.
Snag is still banished. These are all back in my graveyard. Cool. Okay. So you end with 2 chi cards in your deck. Nothing in arsenal. Okay. Very
I've
interesting.
completely lost track of my pitch stack also.
Yeah. Unlucky. Okay. Get this lady out of here.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Thank you.
You're good. Yeah, I'm going to play the Tiger Form Incantation. I make a Tiger in my hand because I pitched a blue, and it will get +3. Then swing Kakara for 2.
Hmm. So I know the card in your hand is a tiger.
It's a tiger,
okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
I pitch a blue, I make a tiger in hand. Nice yellow Raging Onslaught turn. 2 cards, 6.
I'll take 2.
Sure. And then this will be for 4.
Sure. I will say no blocks.
Sure. No reactions?
Inertia Trap, give you an inertia token that doesn't matter because you don't have any cards in hand.
Gotcha. So take 1?
Take 1.
Okay. Okay, so you have 3 in hand?
I do.
Okay.
We'll play an already dead.
Okay. This is contracted banish non-actions. When this hits, banish top card of their deck and a defending card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you have 1 in hand?
Uh-huh. And the new hero ability gave me some very pertinent information about what's in Chris's hand right now.
Oh yeah, that I suppose that is one of these cards I drew
Uh-huh.
first. One of them that isn't a blue. Yeah, interesting. I think this is the turn to use my Traverse. Block for 2, trigger the effect, and search for a chi.
Okay.
There is 1, and shuffle.
He's going to try and go off.
The Zoomers are calling it going off.
And
parents are
kids
terrified.
Love it.
The parents are terrified, but the kids love
The
it.
kid, as per usual.
Yeah. Okay, this will go into my hand.
Mm-hmm. I have no reacts.
Okay, nothing from me.
Okay, take
I
4.
will take 4.
And
then-
banish the top card of your deck and also that Traverse.
Sure. It is Preserve Tradition.
Okay.
So that is 2 non-action cards, right? So you gain 2 silver.
Non-action cards. I do, in fact, gain 2 silver.
Look at you.
So I go to 4 silver. And if I had Black Tech Whisperers, boy, I would be in the money.
I guess Black Tech's going to give and go again to your Persuasive Prognosis, potentially.
Possibly.
Then you wouldn't have had to use the other ones.
I will
Or if you
Arsenal
ran-
and pass to you.
Cash in.
Right.
Cash in new would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Play a Tiger Form Incantation. Pitch a blue, so +3 to my next tiger, and I make a tiger in hand. And then gonna pay 1, play the Artivore that I assume you saw,
Mm-hmm.
banish, choose +1/+1, and banish to draw 2. So I'll banish this tiger and
Mhm.
draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Dose. Okay.
Doesn't the tiger have to go to banished?
That's true. It does go to banish. You're right. It doesn't. It's not ephemeral for. Yeah,
Yeah.
it isn't banished. Good call. Oh yeah.
So if you run out of tiger tokens because you banished them all,
You lose the
Unlucky.
game. Yeah. No, I think it's like Monopoly rules. The bank can always make more money. You can always make more tigers.
I see.
Okay. And then what am I doing with the rest of this hand? Do I have that? Sorry, I'm in the little
No.
Katsu Mind Palace. It's not nearly as complicated in Zen as
Sure.
in Katsu.
Fewer options.
Yeah. A little more straightforward.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of surprised. Is there a world where you still want pouncing links instead of the hat?
I think potentially. I feel like for Kano is one obvious example where you just like can't block and use it,
Uh-huh.
so it's not usable. But
Mhm.
I mean, otherwise it's sort of like it's kind of the same but better because it's just like gets you any card out of your deck
Sure.
plus a tiger,
Mhm.
and it blocks for 2.
Sure, that makes sense.
I think. Well, I can always think as I search. So I'm gonna pitch this chi to activate Zen. I'll make a tiger in my hand and then also find a card with combo in my deck. and banish it. I want this one? Yeah. If it's that...
You can't see me.
Okay, make sure.
Not doing John Cena trademarks.
Yeah. He's going to sue us.
Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There's a...
Or no.
In my neighborhood, there is a restaurant called Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my girlfriend got dinner there not too long ago. And as we were leaving, there were these like very bro-y looking dudes in suits standing outside doing rap squats in front of the name of the building. And it took us forever to figure out. It was like, oh, they're doing John Cena
because they think it's named after John
and they
Cena.
were going like like yeah. It's like, what has happened? Oh, right, okay. They're stupid.
It's just that. I kind of wish I had been able to keep my my feet for this turn as well. Would have made it even more nasty. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, I think it's what I want to do. I want to get a aspect of tiger body.
Okay.
And then
It'd be a great time to have a dense blue mist in my deck.
it would be good. It is kind of an interesting card. It's like an anti-ninja card, but it also doesn't block. So sometimes you might just be like, damn, I wish I could just block 3 with this blue instead of having to cast it.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it can be really good. So we will then start with the Crouching Tiger I made. That'll be 3 and 1 from the Art of War. So that is 4. Go again.
Okay. We'll block 3, take 1.
Sure. Then I'll pay 1. I'll play from hand a Chase the Tail. This combos the Crouching Tiger, gets Go again, and my next Tiger on the combat chain gets +3. So this is coming in for 5.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
I will take 5.
Okay. Then I'll play this aspect of Tiger body. So when this attacks, if a red attack action card was the last attack of the combat chain, go again and make a Tiger in banished. I can play it this turn. So I guess we'll just pretend this one that's already in banished is now playable from banished.
Okay. So this is for
4.
Okay.
Since Art of War is active.
I'm going to pop Tunic
Okay.
and Oasis, gain a life.
Sure. Gain a life, prevent 4. Sounds good. Yeah. Shuko not active yet. Yeah. Okay. Then play another aspect of Tiger body. So also combos since it's another red card. So that is 4. Go again. Make another Tiger. So let's borrow your dice here and say I have 2 Tigers playable from banished.
You have 1 card in hand?
Yeah.
2 Tigers playing. One of them is going to get +3.
Yeah. If I don't play anything else with 2 or less base, it will also get Shuko as well.
I see.
So it'll be 3, 4, 5, and unpreventable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty good if you were playing Enigma.
We will Oasis that as well. Get a
Okay.
life.
Gain a life. Sounds good. Play one of these Tigers. 4. +1, +3 is 4. Shuko will trigger 5. So 5 damage can't be prevented.
We will block 3, take 2.
Sure. I will play the second Tiger out for just 1 from Art of War.
Take that.
Then I'll play Tiger Swipe.
Uh-oh.
5. If it hits, I make X Tigers. Where X is the number of Tigers I control, which I think is 1, 2, 3.
So that would essentially mean going to 1. Do we... Okay. I'm going to no block this.
Okay. So you take 5 and I
Yep.
make X Tigers,
Yep.
which, yeah, I made 1 from this and 2 from these guys. So basically that's just 3 more Tigers for
Yep.
1 each.
Sure. I'll block 1 with Tunic.
Okay. Go down to 2.
2.
Okay.
All right.
That
Ow.
my turn. Not the worst. That's an interesting thing about Zen is that I feel like he feels like he has less need to set up Art of War into a 5-card hand. Like if you can like get a Tiger and then
Sure.
use it as the banish, it's like basically like a 5-card hand.
All right. I'm going to draw up and pass.
Okay. Let's see if I can actually draw an okay hand other than that one.
I would love to not die this turn, so
We'll see.
if possible.
I am, I think,
Going to kill me?
gonna do. It's a good start. I'll say that much.
Okay.
Wind Chakra, hold priority, homage. So I gain a life,
Okay.
transcend. When this resolves, since I've transcended, my next tiger gets +3.
Mm-hmm.
I will also gain a resource for transcending.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely zenning with that chi. So make a tiger in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And what's left for the combo that we want to do? Could just do that. No. I want. Yes. I think it's just pouncing key this time.
Okay.
Start with the tiger, so it'll get +3 from Wind Chakra. Coming in for 3. Go again.
Okay. Block 3.
Sure. I have no reactions.
Mm-hmm.
I'll then pay 1, play a Breed Anger, combo it off Tiger, so go again, and I make a Tiger and Banish that I can play this turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's for 4.
There's no on here, right?
No on it.
I'll block 3, take 1.
Sure. Then I'll play that Tiger I just made. Shuko trigger, so that's coming in for 1. Damage can't be prevented.
Gonna play an homage to gain a life.
Okay.
And so I'll go up to 1 and then take 1.
Sure. Back down to 1. And I'll play Pouncing Key for 4. Go again.
And I will, oops,
Good.
knock something over. Block 4.
Okay. No reactions. I will arsenal.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Not looking good for me, folks.
My deck is getting thinner on the combo cards, but I think there's still enough left to hopefully close it out.
We'll see.
We'll
I will
see.
pass back to you.
Okay. Start with the Tiger form.
Mm-hmm.
Incantation. Floating 2. I've pitched a blue. Make a Tiger in my hand. Then I'll play Artivore, +1/+1, and banish. So I'll banish the Tiger.
Okay.
Draw 2.
Really not looking good for me, folks.
It's getting a little worse.
What we have learned is that when Chris plays Ninja, he turns into Goku.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about this deck, about this class. I did lose to your Viscerai when I was playing Phi. So
That is true.
I have to play a real ninja. I have to play a
Yeah,
ninja
yeah,
where
yeah.
it looks like they'd be on Dragon Ball Z and not on Avatar The Last Airbender.
Right.
Yeah, I think really I'm going to play the Sacred Art just to transcend.
Okay.
Pitch a blue, transcend. I'll gain a resource from transcending.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay 3 to activate Zen, search, and make a Tiger in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what is actually left? Oh, that is left. Banish a Bonds of Ancestry.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah.
That is sort of a thin deck.
Yeah.
I did not banish nearly enough cards using the mask this game.
Yeah, I'm curious how long it takes to get to activating the mask every turn. That's like a second cycle thing, right? When you're
Well,
down to,
I also pitched a couple of Transcend cards that I maybe should have actually held on to and tried to get more value out of. I think that's probably the mistake I made.
rather than arsenaling them and double transcending.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I will block 2 and go to reacts.
Sure.
Give you an inertia token.
Okay. Blocking 5.
Yep.
Sure. Play the bonds for 5, and let's see what I want to banish. What is actually in my deck?
Block 6 and have no cards left, so I don't think it matters.
Okay. I will just play a Crouching Tiger and then
Okay.
also a Mauling Key and kill
GG.
you.
Yep.
Good game.
Good game. Yeah. I think I don't know. I think I played this not great.
I feel like anytime you try to play a deck that's like this, like a super interactive disruption deck, it's like you're going to play it not optimally for a while.
Yeah.
Because it's so highly variable.
I think I probably should have played more conservatively, and there were spots where I was taking damage trying to throw disruption that and the disruption I don't think was meaningful enough. But it was I don't think my game plan actually was in retrospect coherent enough, because I was like, okay, if I'm trying to throw disruption, then I probably should have hang on to the transcend cards so that I could use mask more often. But instead I'm taking damage to throw some disruption. Also you having snag on that just to nick, I think was actually hugely pivotal.
Yeah, because it lets you like it stopped you from getting stuff off the top of my deck. It was weird because it was like the snag, like playing the snag, then it was like my blue was gone, so my turn wasn't actually very good. But I think just like stopping you from doing your game plan is still really good.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I think that was completely worth it because that's you know, I mean, it's how. Because if that hit, I would have gotten another card out of your hand probably.
Yeah.
And like.
And something off the top, and gain more life as well. Which,
yeah,
like, we saw like. Yeah, I guess that's true. If you had like gained a little more life and like defended slightly more on certain turns, then you could be in a position to like survive my last onslaughts.
Yeah, and I think I maybe didn't block. I should have been more conscious of the fact that Tiger Swipe was a threat on that last turn. Because if I just blocked slightly differently, well.
Your hand was awkward for blocking because you had the multiple Oases and were sort of trying to like get the value out of them, play around Tiger Stripe Shuko. But yeah, Tiger Swipe is kind of like the one big Tiger on hit, I would say.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it only cost me 3 more life than I would have taken otherwise.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I guess my last turn like overkilled you by more than 3 anyway. So it's like it wouldn't have really kept you in the game.
Yeah, I think the snag was much more of a big turning point. But yeah, I think just some strategic errors on my part. I think it's really what I'm understanding is it's really important to make your transcend cards and start banishing. And start using mask like as soon as possible.
Yeah, I did feel like not having chi in my deck for a few turns with the traverse. It was like the turn that I blocked with my feet and made a tiger on your Leave No Witnesses. It would have been way better if I could have also just done traverse and had like Art of War, tiger, and transcend. But yeah, it does feel like Zen has some really explosive 4-card hands.
Yeah,
they don't really feel like 4-card hands. And is able to just like pop off with Art of War and tigers kind of out of nowhere. Like,
yeah, I mean, well, I guess that's the thing is like I think in retrospect the way I beat you, I think is by using mask and getting cards out of your hand and preventing you from having the fully efficient like 4 and 5 card hands.
Yeah. I wonder if that means you're just like grinding into second cycle.
I think I just wasn't disruptive enough generally. Like I saw some Arsenal disruption, but like. That it didn't really seem like it was that meaningful.
Yeah, I think I got a little lucky that like the turn. There's some hand disruption in this deck, right? Like the 0 for 1 is really good hand disruption, right? Persuasive.
Yeah, I mean, I played 2 of those. Like,
I feel like I got lucky that you.
I pitched a Bonds of Agony early that I maybe should have tried to play.
Yeah, the turn that you throw at the already dead, and I had like the Art of War and like a couple of good combo cards and just wanted to like get a chi and do a huge turn. So if you had like some kind of hand disruption, then and you'd like gone over like if I block with traverse and then you pump it up with just a nick.
I also was really debating the hand that I had 2 chi in hand. I kind of wanted to just save one of the chi and use it on my next turn to trigger mask again instead of playing cards from your banished, which maybe was a better play.
Potentially, yeah. Maybe that's just like taking.
But then you're IPing yourself, and like I don't, like it's,
you'd have to just like hold it and not.
Yeah,
pitch
exactly.
It. Yeah, that is tough. It's like you got like 6 damage out of it or something, so it's still pretty good. It's not like game winning like against.
Yeah, and that got you. I mean, it got you down to 12, which we're just, I don't know. Yeah. It's interesting. I'm certainly not a high-level assassin player.
I feel like I'll probably feel the same way whenever I do pick up this deck because it reminds me a little bit of. I've seen some comparisons to Icelander, and I feel like Icelander was a deck where even after like 100 reps on the deck, I was sort of like feeling like I was never quite sure what to do because you're just like planning to play so interactively with your opponent and like a lot of back and forth.
Yep.
So that takes a lot of planning.
Yeah.
Or maybe Zen is just broken. Maybe you played perfectly and nothing can beat Zen.
I mean, I certainly didn't, but then and it feels like you didn't really have too many brick hands either. Like
I was like I had a couple brick hands really early, and then after that things were going very smoothly. And I feel like once I had once I was transcended in the deck, it's like I had the traverse option.
Sure.
The late Art of War was really good.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Be sure to tell us down in the comments which of the new heroes you're playing, who you think is the best, and what you want to see next on the Crankshaft.
Caleb, I'm sorry.
We will do better. He will be in the dojo practicing this deck.
Oh, yeah, I will. Or I'll abandon it in favor of something I actually want to play now. So we'll see.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Next time, Crankers.